Hey, Tom here. I decided to come out for a ride today on a ride that's called the Pine Hut Loop, and wasn't expecting to be doing any filming, just sort of enjoying the ride without having to worry about filming. And I was riding up this trail here. You can see my bike over in the distance, and I noticed this old ruin here, so I thought I'd stop and get some footage. But yeah, it's a beautiful old stone building that's fallen down, but you can kind of see remnants of a big room just here, and fireplaces or whatever these were in these alcoves here. And a really nice straight smooth wall on the outside here, but you can see remnants of the mortar there. Some old wood. Some old steel with, you can see someone's shot that with shotgun pellets. And you can kind of see here where the wall would have been, along here and along there. It's all just collapsed, or they've pulled it down. But yeah, I always find it fascinating to look at all these old buildings, and always keep an eye out for them. You never know what you're going to come across out here. I just stopped to have another look. I'll have a look at another old ruin. This is on someone's property here, so I think it'll be okay. Old fireplace. Old veranda. Interesting old workshop. Old fireplace there. Lots of old beer bottles. Got a fairly new rainwater tank there. Old fridge, looks like this might have been the kitchen. Hay. More hay storage. Looks like that might be the old rainwater tank in there. birds. The old stained glass windows. Old wallpaper. Oops, sorry, birds. Just all bits and pieces. Old car parts. That was an interesting, unexpected find. Some really big gouges out of the wall here. Interesting looking at the old history. Oh well, on we move to the next destination. It's raining now. Not too heavy, that's okay. Well, I've managed to find another ruin. Just noticed it out of the corner of my eye when I was riding along this track. Looks like that would be an old farmhouse. Big chimney. The old roof. Let's have a closer look at this fireplace in here. Still got something hanging down there. All the old sheets of metal that were there around the fire. That would have been the kitchen, I'm guessing. So must have been a fire through here. It probably burnt down actually, because that's all charred. Where the walls were all rendered. This would have been a beautiful building back in the day. Now it's just part of the land. That looks great now the sun's come out. It's a bit of a rainy day. It has been a bit. This tree was probably alive back in the day when this was around, being lived in. Okay. Well, that was another interesting find. As I've been riding along, I've been noticing these holes on the side of the road, and I'm pretty sure they're wombat holes. I think there was a dead wombat that a car must have hit back there further, and yeah, just thought I'd stop and check these out. I'm assuming they're wombat holes. I'll tell you what, they must be very good at digging. They've done a fantastic job excavating this hill. so green at the moment. We've had a lot of rain. I think it's the greenest I've ever seen it out here. There's the Himalayan 450, which has been my first trip off-road on the Himalayan since buying it, and I just got these new tyres put on. First time I've ridden them off-road, ridden the bike off-road, and I must say I'm really happy with it. So good to ride off-road. Very confidence inspiring. I just rode a little bit further up from those other wombat hole diggings and noticed this one, and this one's a seriously big wombat hole. You can see the trails where they've been going in through here, and they've got small tracks leading up, maybe into the farmer's paddock where they're eating. But looking in this hole, I think whoever did live here, this is a bit gross, but yeah, look at all the maggots. And there's actually a dead wombat right there. So that stinks. So he might have, who knows, he might have eaten some poison, or who knows. I noticed this, up there there's a wall that runs along the top of that hill, and I noticed it starts way back, probably 1 kilometre back that way, and it's an old stone wall. So these paddocks around here are very rocky, so the property owners in the past, a long time ago, have spent a lot of time building this wall. And if I remember rightly, up further here, this wall continues. I think I can see it on a ridge right up ahead, and we'll get a good up close look at the wall. And here's another wall just around the corner from where I was filming the other one, and this one continues on, and you can see right up there. I can't zoom in because I've got gloves on. Oh, there we go. Just right up. So that, as you can see, the paddocks are full of stones. So the farmers had to make do with what they had, and that was a lot of stone. I'll ride along a bit and hold the phone. I thought this would be a great spot to stop and have a coffee. Such an amazing view, and these rocks just go on for kilometres and kilometres, not only just on this road but also along the hill behind me, down into the valleys. So much work would have gone into these walls. It's just incredible. How long ago they were built, I don't know, probably in the last 100 years or so, but I love history, and over here in Australia we have, you know, a couple of 100 years of history, and so there's nothing really that old that we can see. So what is around, I love exploring, but yeah, would love to travel overseas and see some of the things that are really seriously old. I've been to Asia and seen temples and things like that, but I'd love to see castles and check out some things in Europe. That's the road I came up, and you can see the wall just goes over there, then it continues. And this road that I'm on goes on, I know it goes for another kilometre or two, and it is all bordered by these walls as well. A few of these have fallen down. Always pays to be on the ball when you're riding on these dirt roads. I came around the corner and there's a tree blocking the road. Be a bit of a hassle for cars. This is quite a busy road, but looks like people are just going around. Someone's going to have to come and cut that up. That'll be some good firewood there.